The Memorex Show with Golden Acre Productions.
Got me pants and.
Oh, anyway,
I got this Bluetooth from Abby, so.
No, I don't. What was that language? You tell me, anyway, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is a Memorex Show, episode 3.
Twat.
Episode 3.
Three. Well, you're French twat.
Okay, this is Tristan.
I'm Richard.
I'm John.
And yeah, it's been we've had some good responses to this. Gotta do a shout out to Sophie, who thinks John has a sexy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's happy about that. He's nodded.
I'm not.
Yeah. But yeah, sexy voice, John. What do you think about that? Got a sexy voice. You can do a lot of radio work if you have a sexy voice.
Like Chris
You can do some voiceovers.
Why is he on the radio?
He's an ugly bastard. But,
No, he's on the radio because he's fat.
Yeah. You got a
He's
face
too
only.
fat to be on
He's got a
TV.
face only your mother can love.
Special cheers to support his ass.
Seriously.
No, I'm joking.
But you know, maybe because you got a sexy voice apparently, you can do some voiceovers for some romantic novels. And she walked in and saw him naked on the bed.
He was dead.
That's nice. So yeah,
Very romantic.
You're been feeling a bit ill, aren't you, John?
Yeah, I got a bloody headache, a sore throat, and I hate everyone.
Well,
Still.
How did that come about?
I don't know. I'm not a bloody doctor, am I?
No.
No!
Could have fooled me.
So what about you, Rich? You're ill as well.
No, he's
I'm
not.
not ill, I just got a headache.
That's
Yeah. So
Bollocks.
you went to you had working today, didn't you, due in? And your excuse was?
It's not an excuse, it's the truth.
What was
yeah,
it?
sure.
I fell up the stairs and banged my head on the wall.
If that's the truth, Tony Blair's honest.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So, but you can't say I fell up the stairs. If you say it quickly enough, you'll think, all right. But you can't. I fell up the stairs. I broke my neck.
I fall up the stairs, down the stairs all the time, with my back, my leg, my
How
head.
clumsy
everything.
do you have to be to fall up the stairs?
Well, you just trip. Well, during you trip, you fall forward, don't you? It's the same as that, but on
If you're
stairs.
running away from people, I never fall up the stairs.
Well, all you gotta do
My feet
is
stay
not
on-
put one foot onto the next step.
See, that's
Very
the point.
far.
I always watch what my feet are doing so I don't step in like crap in the street. And the same with walking up the
I
stairs.
noticed that you just walk down, can't you?
Yeah,
Like that.
I do walk with my head facing down.
I don't. I walk around staring at everything. What's that little shit?
And then we go on, we look at your feet, covered in shit, newspapers,
Hobos.
hobo, blood.
And that's just on your right foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's any hot?
But enough about Richard's face. Enough about Richard's face.
What?
What? What's
Yeah.
that with my foot?
So, you didn't go into school today, Rich. Oh no, you're in your school uniform.
I was going to till I fell up the stairs.
That's a crap excuse.
It's true.
Richard, you're fine.
Screw you.
You're fine enough to go into school for one lesson.
It was
I
an
didn't know
hour.
it was one lesson, I thought it was free.
You're worse than me. You fell up the stairs.
what way?
You're there. You probably purposely fell up the stairs.
He probably did.
I
He
remember.
probably went like this. Banged his head on the side of the wall and went, Mum, I fell up the stairs.
I remember. Do you remember when? I mean, I think we've all faked illness.
Oh, hasn't he? My mum hasn't. She's honest because the day's short.
Yeah. But I remember you used to do, Rich. Explain what you used to do to fake illness.
In your own time.
I know one you used to do was you used to stick something in your mouth.
No.
Yeah, you did. You used to stick.
Chris
a
Shears
black-
did that.
Really?
Yeah, no, she told us, I think it was in year 9 biology. She's on about when she's drunk, she always does that to throw up and then didn't go in the next day.
Well,
Just
I'd never
remembered.
stick something in my mouth.
I know you've done it because you told me.
No, you've stuck many object in your mouth.
What?
He sticks
Well,
many things in his mouth.
People have told me things, Richard.
No, I know you.
I
You
do
used to
not.
stick this black rod because you showed me this rod. You used to. Don't your parents won't listen to this, Rich.
No, I've
you
never
stuck-
been able to get
No,
myself
you stuck.
sick because
no.
I always pull my hand out or whatever.
Didn't you used to
I
do it
know.
before? Like you stuck
No.
a black rod down your mouth to like regurgitate.
No,
Like that.
I'd find that horrible. I'd never do
But
that.
okay, I know we did. You used to put water on the floor.
Yeah, and then spray it with like disinfectant or whatever, something like that, to make it smell so I cleaned it up.
Like, Mum, I'm ill. Okay.
I don't know.
So
It was
your
a long
excuse
time
today.
ago.
Your excuse today was you fell up the stairs.
How many people do you think would believe that?
I believe he fell up the stairs, but
No, that's why he wasn't in. How many people do you think would believe that?
we all know it's because of your coursework.
No, because I gotta go in tomorrow anyway.
Why?
Well, I'm going to go in tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, but Richard, do you really think anyone's actually going to believe it's because... It's not because your coursework's due in?
Probably not.
Let's see, how many times you missed lessons this year because of coursework? I mean, 2007, so that's about 3 or 4, I think. So I remember 2 or 3 lessons, Mr. Evans and Mr. Edlington said to him, "Where's Richard? Coursework's due today." And you still haven't given it to them.
Twice.
Could have up to me, I'd kick you out and tell you to bugger off.
Well, I'll kick you out, then tell you to bugger off.
Yeah. No, the reason they're not kicking him out is because they get money for him.
Yeah?
At the end of the... No, if every person who completes an A-level course, they get money.
But you won't complete it.
No, I mean stay to the end of the year. They don't have to pass their exams. They just stay to the end of the year and complete it.
St. Julian's is bottom of the list, I think.
What do you mean?
Our school isn't a very good school.
Apparently it is.
No, it's not.
Well, I don't...
No,
Apparently it is.
it's
Sixth
not.
form's supposed to be one of the best.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like third down from the list.
How do you know? Do you have like
I-
this
I-
list? Of...
I know. I looked on the internet.
You look at league tables.
Yeah.
They're a lot of shit.
I know. I looked
The government
at.
fiddle them like they fiddle everything. Probably even fiddle with kids.
Oh God.
That's the government. They're a bunch of weird perverts, especially the Conservatives.
Yeah.
Bunch of old twats.
Oh. But you know, it's funny people's excuses. I mean, nobody wakes up and go, "Oh, school!" Do they? People are like, "Oh."
Mr. Edlington.
Yeah. But you know, nobody likes school. I mean, if you're not unhappy in
Mr.
school,
Marshall.
just don't go.
What? I'm not unhappy in school. I like it.
Richard's
I don't
like-
mind it. I
But you-
enjoy it.
You make up excuses like, "I fell up
If it
the
didn't have
stairs."
to, it didn't have to
I-
coursework.
I
wouldn't
almost
mind
fell
staying
over.
home.
I don't like coursework. You know, 'cause that teacher's mark it. Like Mr. Thomas marks it, gives it back to you, marks it, gives it back to you. That seems a bit like cheating
No.
to me.
Yeah. it
So
is.
he's saying try cheat. He said to us, or the class, giving us, hints on how to improve it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
See,
I don't mind
I'd fire him
exams.
for
I
that.
just hate coursework.
That's good enough for cheating to me.
Yeah, just get
John,
rid of
he's not
coursework
the
and
only-
just have exams.
I'd fire all the teachers who do that, not just him.
Hmm.
People like Mr. Edlington does. He won't. He looks at it, says, "Yeah, that's fine." He won't say, "Do this to improve it," will he? He just says, "Look at that."
Yeah. It's but you know, it's all about getting money in the end of the day. Money is the only thing that matters in the world, which is why I think we should charge for this podcast.
All proceeds go to me.
Charge £5.
And we already discussed.
We have discussed it, but I think it'd be quite funny.
Who's
Who
going to pay
would
£5
actually-
to listen to us
Yeah,
ramble on about
who
the
would
shit
actually
all
pay
day?
for this?
Crazy people, probably your aunties in the street. I talked to somebody and they said they know every 25 of their neighbours, and that's mental. They can name them, and like, you know, I can't. That's
Do you even know
mad.
one of your neighbours' names?
No, I don't. I mean, I haven't been in that house, well, a few weeks, like, what?
Fair enough.
Since the summer.
We're at your old
I
house.
can name about 10,
I knew
but
I knew
25,
one.
bloody
Shirley
hell.
and Ray next door, and that's it.
Well, I know Charlie, Thelma, or she's gone now, but her
What?
husband, I think, I can't remember his name.
Thelma's dead.
Couple up the road. I
What about
yeah,
Louise?
No. I never remember their names. There's Dot at the end.
Yeah, Dot. There's always a Dot in the street.
Yeah.
I can remember about 12, but 25,
Jenny
that's
as well.
like...
Oh yeah. Can you name?
Haley, Denise,
Can you?
Twat.
I want Richard to name all of his neighbours,
Oh.
all of his aunties in the street.
Maybe a
Name
Ferris
them.
then.
Right, name them. Go on.
Auntie Wynne, Auntie Phyllis, Auntie Mary...
Slowly.
Auntie Wynne,
Come on, probably.
Normally.
Auntie Phyllis, Auntie Iris, Auntie Mary, Auntie Sheila. Those are all the aunties in the street.
What about the uncles?
No uncles.
Really?
As neighbours, you know.
Kind of sexist, isn't it? Not having men as
Well, they're all
your neighbourhood as
old
uncle.
single ladies, widows, whatever.
Actually, the men aren't old and single.
Them widows.
There are no old single men as far as I know.
Oh, in the
my
world.
street.
Or
In
your
my
street.
street.
That's mad. I don't know any of. No, I don't know anyone in my area.
So it could be a murderer next
Could
door to
be.
you.
Could be.
Let's hope he gets you in the night.
Yeah. But that's strange. But you know. Oh, 25 neighbours.
Bloody
Christ.
hell.
That's mad. And how would you like? Like, knock on the door. I just want to know your name. You're in my street, I want to know your name.
It's a more old-fashioned street where it has community spirit and shit like that, probably.
Community spirit.
Christmas must be a bummer.
Nah, I don't sing cars, I don't like the point. What's the point?
No, I'm
Just
talking
send it in
about
the bin.
presents as well.
I don't get people presents.
I give my
you
neighbours presents.
Oh, I don't
Small
give him
ones.
presents.
Well, my
bunch
mum
of
does
twats.
anyway.
I don't give my friends presents. They don't deserve it. I gave John a cheap DVD.
Did I give you anything?
Flanimals.
Ah, yeah.
We usually get each other a fiver, don't we? Which is pointless.
You didn't get me anything this year.
You ginger
Didn't I?
tit.
No, I didn't get you anything either tomorrow.
Non-ginger twit.
I don't really care.
No,
Just as long as I get like me.
Again, Christmas is just a marketing way. Really.
It's just a happy marketing way.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it isn't that happy anymore because Richard sings.
Yeah, Richard's a rock
Go
star.
and ruin it. Not as bad as Cliff Richard though. Well, he
Oh.
can sing better, but he's just
he's had a #1 in every decade since 1950. That's mad.
Shouldn't the rest of his songs are shit?
He always seems to sing Lord's Day, Mistletoe and Wine. Yeah.
He doesn't write songs, he just has a list of them he goes through each year.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, bless him. He's crap.
Yeah, I suppose Christmas wouldn't really be Christmas without his shit number, whatever song.
He has to be #1. They just give it to him anyway.
It's like, no, Cliff didn't do a song this year. #1, Cliff Richard with nothing.
And he comes on like to thank God
Jesus.
and the
Father
Holy Ghost.
Christmas.
like to thank the Easter Bunny. What is the point of the Easter Bunny? How do we get from Jesus' resurrection to,
It's
chocolate
like-
bunnies
It's like I
coloured
said,
eggs?
the onions, the oranges with the candles and all the raisins.
Four
and shit in.
seasons.
Yeah, that represents sort of stuff to do with Easter. Then it kind of turned into an egg and some twat thought.
Again,
Let's sell eggs.
big.
And who lays eggs? I know, bunnies.
Yeah.
But again, it's
shit came up
another
Money
business.
scam. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Ban Halloween, don't ban Christmas 'cause I like that. Don't ban my birthday 'cause I like
How
that.
many ban Halloween?
Very easily, you send guys out with guns, shoot any kids with masks. Or Richard.
They're probably thinking it's a mask.
Take it off,
A very
Richard.
cheap one that he made himself.
Damaged. When nice song.
Speaking of masks, I saw two boys walk down the street the other day, about same age, maybe slightly younger than us, and one of them had, like those hat type things that you pull down over your face.
Do you mean a balaclava?
You mean the hockey
Yeah,
mask?
like that. And he made holes for eyes and stuff, and he looked so silly just walking down the road like that. He looked like he was just.
Probably
about
gonna
to
rob a
something.
bank or something.
I know, but they
Walk
looked
into
so
the
weird.
bank with it on.
'Cause the other
You
one.
sure it wasn't bird flu?
What is it with you and bird flu?
I don't know, it's funny. Well, that was not funny.
Yeah, I could you the hospital dying. It's funny, isn't it?
Maybe some.
Yeah,
John,
I would go, I go quack.
John, maybe someday we'll invent bird flu.
Like we invented AIDS, HS.
Yeah, well, I say stupid things, but it's funny. I like to sort of stress I am not playing the idiot on purpose.
No, you just are an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be Richard would be the idiot of the group, but apparently it's me.
I'm
Yeah.
insulted.
Maybe because I think Richard is the idiot in general.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot. I'm just weird.
No, you're an idiot and weird.
Thanks.
You're an
John.
idiot
welcome.
because you say some stupid things like I fell up the stairs.
That's not really, you don't really, if you fell upstairs, you'd be falling, you go up them, wouldn't you?
I mean,
you fell
you're
on
supposed
the
to put your
stairs, what
hands
do you
out
mean?
Yeah.
and protect you.
How'd you bang your head when you do? Fall and go, like
No,
that.
when I started, the
If
wall
I
was in
fall,
front of you.
I turn so I fall on my shoulder, so I don't really
Just
get
like
hurt.
on the first
Joe and
step.
mine and Richard's house were both built at the same time, to the same buff.
They're
model,
similar,
weren't they?
sort of, yeah.
Yeah. It was his seemed a lot narrower than mine. So
His-
his stairs seem really enclosed and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas mine are nice and quite open, aren't they? Or not,
Yours is lighter.
What do you mean?
Just lighter.
Yeah, but they look wider anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. You really let me in your house anyway, John.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't like him.
But your mum said he didn't come in.
Yeah, but she doesn't like him.
You said it.
She's in a good mood. She's feeling sorry for him.
Why?
He's ginger.
Why people don't like gingers, do they?
No, my mum doesn't.
We're a
Well,
rare
she
breed.
does. Just
What do you mean a rare breed?
We're dying out.
Thank
We're becoming
God.
extinct like the
I was said
dinosaurs.
to Richard about, with the African slave trade,
Yeah.
how they used to breed the stronger the slaves,
Yeah.
so you get super slaves. By saying breeding, Richard assumes I meant dogs.
Yes, we're gonna have dogs as slaves. Let's breed. No, you get like black man, black woman. Like we'll breed them to the best slaves.
Hopefully we get a Yorkshire Terrier.
No, I want a bulldog.
But you know what I mean? Does that automatically think I mean dogs?
No, I mean, it makes
It's
me
breeding
think you
means-
mean make them have sex.
Yeah.
Hoping they get kids.
Yeah.
Not dog.
Well, crufts.
Richard, how do you think you were born? You were bred. Not
Yeah, but the
intentionally. You
word
were an accident. I don't know,
breeding-
but you might not have been an accident. They might have wanted you.
Well, I
The
really
word
want them.
breeding, I just associate with animals.
They didn't know
'cause
he was coming.
What did you say?
the word breeding, I just associate with animals because we don't do that to humans nowadays. And that's
Oh, we do, just not here.
Just
What do
weird
you
cases, but-
There we go. Right, love, have a bit of breeding.
Let's breed you two. See what comes out.
Yeah, but the Nazis used to do it with.
Since that's impossible because we're both male, I don't have uteruses.
Scientists
isn't it?
coming up with.
But you don't see
ways
two
every day.
a married couple in bed. Fancy breeding.
Yes, let's.
But
Let's do a shag love.
But I mean, the Nazis used to breed the Aryan people, blonde hair, blue eyes. They used to breed them.
We were second best, as far as they were concerned.
What are you on about?
They had like, blacks and gays all down at the bottom, then Jews, and then
Richard.
Well, no, Richard wasn't on the list, he was too low down. We weren't alive, but Hitler
No,
sensed him coming.
Hitler had respect for the British.
Yeah, well, we were kind of...
He didn't want to invade the British.
I know.
It was that fat guy, what's his name, who told him to. He was in charge of the Air Force.
Goebbels, Schindler, something like that. I think it's Nets. Nazi scumbag, let's call him that.
Nazi scumbag.
We have a
Yeah.
Nazi
I know
dog
him.
buried. Oh, good. Do you have a Nazi dog buried in London?
What?
There's a Nazi dog buried in
What are you, a
London.
Nazi dog?
Well, that's what it's called, the Nazi dog. It's like the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, it's name, what it's known as.
The Nazi dog?
Yeah, no, it's just the German ambassador's dog. It's like, for some reason we had a German embassy over here in the Second World War in London. His dog died and he buried it in the garden. And it's still there now, kind of with a glass case around
Called the
it.
Nazi dog.
What's that?
Alsatian? German Shepherd.
No,
Scottish Terrier.
special breed called the Nazi. It had a swastika grown into it.
But...
And one leg was always
Right,
in the air.
what were we talking about?
I know we've moved on for so many.
Oh yeah,
things.
about Richard, about how the Nazis used to breed...
Richard.
But the Nazis came quite close. Well, they didn't come nowhere near to world domination, but they came close to dominating Europe.
Yeah, just that stood in the way.
The British, I mean,
Russians.
I can't believe the British Army came so close to world domination.
Mhm.
I think the Romans came close, but not as close as the British Empire.
No, they're probably second closest to world.
But you also got to think the Roman Empire lasted a long time, much longer than the British.
Yeah, but we.
But they
did.
came before the British.
Mm.
I mean, we were called the Britons, weren't we? Britannia. We were just Celtic. We were like a couple of Celtic tribes. We weren't.
I think it's a bit more than a couple.
Oh, we weren't. Well, a few.
Quite a few,
But-
I think.
You know, Londinium. But you know,
Londinium, not Longdinium.
whatever. Demand.
Can't you speak
Translation
Old
has
English?
been lost.
Well, no, lad, I just said it fine.
But how close? I mean, did we? Was there anything we didn't get?
Why don't you give a history lesson for all those who?
No,
No,
I've got
don't
people
know.
who are paid to do that, like Mr. Griffiths, Mr. Bloke next to the stairs, Lehman, leader, new person.
Oh,
I don't know.
new person.
I think it's that woman in sixth form, the new woman.
Oh, Christ.
What the hell's her name?
Helen Bag. Oh yeah.
It's just woman.
So, do you reckon it's time for Richard's diary?
God, no.
I reckon we should do John's news.
I have no news. The news is defunct, deceased.
I think we should
diary.
prepare more when we do this crap.
I said that last week and you said no, no, no.
I reckon it's much more.
Nobody ever listens to John.
Shut up.
When's the last time you went to the dentist?
I went
Does
like
anyone like
2
the
weeks ago.
dentist?
Oh,
2 weeks ago. What did
I
he
don't
give?
mind.
Did he give you a sticker?
Yeah, that was.
No.
That looks the newest. doesn't it?
Yeah, in Richard's room, where his back bedroom, his spare one, he's got loads of stickers saved up from when he's been to the dentist, like Popeye star
They're
patient.
stuck on my wardrobe.
Dentist.
They're like years and years.
Before you hit the sack, get rid of that plaque.
Babysitter fights decay. Brush your
Don't
teeth
be
every
quackers,
day.
clean your teeth. Did you ever go by these rules?
I am 7.
Really?
Strange sticker from a dentist.
Well, I don't know. I mean, does anyone actually like the dentist? I don't mind.
I
I
don't
quite
know.
like it.
I don't like sitting in the big fluorescent light.
What?
The hands
I
down.
do.
I don't like that. Blinds you, doesn't it?
But you know, we all
I
look
just
forward.
talked to the
But
dentist.
everyone looks forward to the pink drink at the end.
I get a blue one.
I've never had a
The
drink.
blue's not as good. The
No,
pink's
me too.
nicer.
I've never had a drink.
Never had a drink. You're not supposed to drink it. You're supposed to like
I did
swish
once.
around,
First
I've never
time I
even
a
had
drink.
that.
Thanks. There's another dentist looked at me like, oh my god.
smell it. Ethanol. There's no word ethanol.
Bleach.
Bleach. Christ. What would happen if you drink bleach? It just. Oh.
You'd probably die.
Would you die?
I don't know. What about like a bloody doctor?
Would you die or would you
You'd be ill. Let's put it like
be
that.
ill? Yeah. Oh.
That does depend how much you drink. If you drink a bottle, you're on your back dead in a couple of minutes probably.
How
Try
many
it.
fillings have you two had?
None.
No.
Zilch.
How about you?
I think I may have had 1.
4. Which you got a mouth like a 40-year-old man.
He's got false teeth.
I've still got a bit of a baby tooth somewhere.
You're not supposed to have
I'm
fillings
supposed
at
to
your
keep
age.
wiggling.
Well, how do you get it? Why do you need a filling? Do you
No, I
like-
had it like
Actually, no,
a
I did have
decade.
one for
I'm not
chick's
sure if
tooth.
it was a.
Or one actually.
Yeah,
one for
something
chick's
like that.
tooth.
I
Mine
did
got
something
damaged
similar.
somehow and they just kind of filled in what was left.
Damn it,
Yeah,
you were fighting
same
over
here.
to have fillings. I've never had fillings.
About 9 years ago.
None of you have had a brace, so have you?
No.
I'm the only one who's had it. And I have lovely teeth. Straight teeth.
Why are we all feeling our teeth?
I'm not.
Okay, why are me and John feeling our teeth?
They're an itch.
Checking. You know, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can get some listeners to email in at memorex@googlemail.com. Have you had fillings? Have you had braces? We'd like to hear from you.
I'd like,
sex.
I'd
No.
like to see how you memorise the email address.
I made it. Memorex.ga@googlemail.com.
I can
That's
remember
memorex.ga.
I think they get it.
We'll have it on the thing anyway. Email in, it's lovely. You're listening to the Memorex Show, Golden Age Productions.
Oh.
Soda back up.
Everyone what they actually look like.
What?
Everyone what they actually look like.
Didn't you ever watch?
Have you ever seen I'm a Celebrity, John?
No.
Have you ever?
When they come.
What? You saying balls?
And they open the.
Have I ever? Right, John's question was, have I ever seen what balls look like inside? Did you ever see this Channel 4 program about live anatomy?
No.
No.
And they
I can
actually.
actually see it, but with the balls.
You
Just
saw
watch
it?
I'm a Celebrity, get me out.
Yeah, that's kangaroo bollocks.
Probably a bit similar.
I do know. You looked at a man with
I'm
balls.
just guessing.
Well, yeah, he has, I suppose.
Well, I think they're just
Oh, yeah.
blue, aren't they, or something?
Blue. Yeah.
Sky, mine's
No.
sky blue.
The
What about
inside,
yours?
the inside of most of your body is kind of a dark peachy kind of colour, isn't it? No. And then you have blue balls.
No, they're quite white, but they're like quite bluey. But you know, it's a good crack, you know, lads.
Was that supposed to be some sort of turn on?
Which you're quite boring, aren't you, Rich?
Understand.
You're quite boring.
You reminds me of James May off Top Gear. He
James
does.
May.
He's a bit boring. He's getting better now, though.
James May, been on there for about 5 years, hasn't he? Since the start. That Richard Allen, he's alright now, isn't he? Forgets his name sometimes.
Thinks he's Shirley.
Yeah.
No, did you see the first episode of that when he came back?
No.
They're taking the piss out of him. Jeremy Clarkson said at the end, apparently driving fast kills you, or speed kills. And he's got like 200 miles an hour in a crash.
Yeah.
No? How thick are we? Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we knew that. There's more stickers here.
So, any books? Anyone reading any books at the moment, lads?
Is it Mio's life shit?
Probably. Is that a book? Who's it by?
Yes, I have no idea. I didn't bother
Is it
reading
Mio's
that
life
bit.
shit?
Yeah.
What's it about?
He just complains about stuff.
Who does?
If you know the author, email us.
Told you.
So, it's any good?
Yeah, shit.
That's the point, though, isn't it?
No, he just complains about things like Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, George Bush, mobile phones, the
What's wrong with
internet.
mobile phones?
I don't know, I haven't got that far yet.
Why is it wrong with mobile phones? People say that when we're about 40, we'll all have growths on our heads.
Glad I don't use mine much. I just have growth on my legs. It's in my pocket all the time.
Have a face.
At least I won't look. At least I won't look stupid. Growth on leg. That's a big one on the side of the head. Is it weird that there's people who've seen you on their mobile phone all the time?
I think we sort of went to that topic last time.
Did we?
Yeah, or one of them.
That's Bluetooth, Tris.
No, we went and talked about how...
Oh yeah, talked about people with headsets.
Yeah, headsets in their phone. Always. Like businessmen.
No, like I say, fair enough, someone like a doctor, because they probably are quite busy, aren't they? Trying to save people and shit.
How lazy do you have to be? Just hold it by your head. That's lazy.
I can understand if you need 2 hands to do something, but
Like
most of
if
the
you're
time they're just like...
driving or whatever.
But most of the time they're just like walking through town, you know.
Yeah.
Their
I feel like
hands in
going to
their
say,
pockets.
twat! They wouldn't hear me though, because you've got
No.
it on the head, so...
If I listen to music.
They're probably not talking to me in this water. Hey, mum. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You said almost that exact same thing.
No,
before.
but then you just, as they're doing that water street relay, you can even hear the conversation. Then mum just comes in. Alright, son, I haven't seen you for a couple of days. How are you? You should have phoned me.
Yeah. But you know, it's a that is mobile phones. Mobile phones are getting smaller and smaller, and they have more functions. Like you brush your teeth with a mobile phone.
I'm saying, 20 years time, you press #2, your house appears in front of you.
It's clever. It's a Japanese, and who's making all that?
I don't know.
Sony.
Well, not just Sony, there's the American ones. Like, I don't know who.
But they're getting smaller and smaller.
Personally, I like them.
I'm not a fan of them
decent
getting all
size.
these technology.
Hmm?
I don't want a phone that takes pictures of people or videos.
They come in
or
handy.
that phones people.
They come in handy though.
Why?
Well,
If you want to take a picture, you don't have to get a
multiple.
camera.
Have a multiple. In fact, the Swiss Army knife, very handy tool. Gotta admit, it's handy. The Swiss Army knife.
Don't know. I've never really used one. For
But you know, it's got a
I've got
screwdriver on there. It's got a cork opener, corkscrew, whatever.
Cork opener.
Yes, I like the fact they have a bottle opener on there. You know, for like,
Bottle opener.
yeah,
That's all.
like wine and stuff like that because of the army. It was made for the army.
Cork opener,
Yeah.
can screw.
Tiny little puffy knife. And is Swiss Army actually armed with them?
Yeah, that's why it's called a Swiss Army knife.
Then why has he got like an arm? Got a magnifying glass?
They've
Got
got-
my keys?
They've got a different version to us. This is like the more
It's
common
smaller.
version.
I mean, they got a bigger version, bigger knife.
Yeah, they have a humongous knife on it. Let's give him a gun, that'd be easy.
Which army was it?
Swiss Army there. Right, get your knives out, boys. British coming.
That's the point. Which army is it? I think it's Poland.
Hmm.
Or really small, I think it's Poland, really small country.
Belgium.
Whose army, I think it's Belgium, whose army they were just used for parades because they were a neutral country.
Mm.
So they went into war with the Germans with top hats and suits because they were just like a good looking army rather than
An actual army.
yeah, just for show. And they went with top hats.
Just stood there in the regiment then marched towards the enemy. What are we doing now, boys? No idea.
Just keep
Just
walking.
keep marching.
Oh, well, they're in top hats, someone would shoot them. They think they're gentlemen or something.
Yeah. Hello, lad. Cup of tea. Yes.
I find that odd that the British and Germans interfered with each other and traded gifts.
But none of them wanted to be there. None of them.
No, but how did they come about agreeing with that? Some bike show, oi, Fritz, want to give a footy?
Yes. No. Yeah.
I know, just all German officers and British officers all sitting together there with like a table in the middle of the field going,
Yeah.
well, 2 points to the British.
That ref was terrible. He was wrong. He was never offside.
It was a German, so
Yeah.
just cheat.
That does make
Wonder
sense.
who won that match.
Right, if you know who won that match, email in at memorex.ca.
Leave the email address at googlemail.com.
Yeah, who did win that match? Find out, email in.
Well, who said they got to win in the match because they started shooting each other?
Yeah, but
This officer, no, I didn't.
But they were all young men who didn't want to be there. It was,
Bet some of them want to be there. There's got Tackleberry in them.
but you know, I mean, a lot of people, propaganda. I mean, World War One should never have happened.
Neither should the second
World War Two should have happened.
No war should
World War
happen.
Two, no war should have happened. But I'm glad World War Two
I know how to
happened.
solve most of the world's problems. Get rid of humans. No war, no famine, well, maybe for animals.
Well, it won't be famine because nobody be alive to really
Well,
care.
it's just to be animals, wouldn't there? So they'd go hungry sometimes. But
Maybe.
they're not like us. They don't sit on the news going,
Somebody-
yes, lions can't eat today. There's
Do you
no-
know that there's behind? I don't know why it just came popped to my head, but I found out today that you know the Sphinx
Yeah.
in Egypt, it's fallen apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know who stole the nose?
No.
Napoleon. And also behind the Sphinx now is a KFC. Behind the Sphinx is a KFC.
And in the desert though.
Yeah.
Just go out to the desert. KFC! Get your KFC, big buckets and whatever, family bucket, mum's
That-
night
that is-
off.
It's weird that. That's just, what's the point of that?
Yeah. Let's go see the Sphinx and get a KFC.
You can't touch the Sphinx anymore, it's crumbling shame in there. Such a brilliant
poke it.
monument. I can't believe somebody stole the nose.
Well, that's the pin bit.
Short.
Please just stand on.
He was short, man, wasn't he? So,
Be like 6 foot, really.
why?
Well, when do you know him? Have you ever met him? No.
No, but historically he was short. That's why he was on a horse. He was always on a horse, he didn't get off. He slept in his bed with a horse.
You know, lie on his side with the horse between his legs.
Or him between the horse.
Sleeping with his mistress or something with a horse.
The horse is his mistress. How did they get to Napoleon? But Napoleon...
You pointed that, not me.
Ooh, Battle of Waterloo. Is that where the ABBA song came from?
I don't know. Go ask him.
Waterloo.
Richard, I think I speak for everyone when I say shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
People like Richard. I'm interested.
Richard, shut the fuck up, please.
Thank you.
But, you know, who fought Napoleon now?
Some bloke.
What's his name? Was it...
Einstein. I
yeah.
don't know.
No, what's his name?
If you're in history,
Couldn't
you ask
swim.
your teacher.
He was Horatio...
Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. I think Nelson fought him, didn't he? But wasn't he a sailor?
Yeah, Admiral Nelson.
So what's he doing on land?
They do have armed divisions, don't they?
Armed divisions.
You know, like with guns and shit, yeah, the Marines.
Big guns are crap then. They were like, fire!
For the next hour reloading.
But he used to have lines of them. I reckon talking about history's boring a lot of people.
Why?
A lot of people don't
I'm
like
bored.
history.
Oh, you miserable.
Maybe you should
bitch.
walk up. So what have you been up to recently, Rich? You want to do your diary time for diary time?
Yeah, you're doing it with your
Right,
life
I've done
now.
it.
Why are you doing it? What did you do yesterday, Rich?
Let me do a jingle. Oh, it's his diary.
That's not
That's
a
the
jingle.
jingle.
Okay, let me go.
You need music for a jingle.
Okay, give me some music.
I haven't got any.
Dun, 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 dun,
Monday to
dun,
Fridays,
dun,
Richard's
dun, dun,
news
dun,
diary
dun, dun,
spin.
dun.
Right. Okay, what have you done so
Oh,
far?
shit.
What have you done so far?
Shall I start from when? Which day?
Monday, that's usually a good day to
Monday,
start on.
okay. I went to school and I cleared the walls for Mr. Eglinton.
Can I just stop you
So
for a
you can
moment,
think.
please?
Yes.
Could you talk normally?
Okay.
Talk a bit more enthusiastic, not like I can't be out.
Okay. I went to school Monday and I cleared the walls for Mr. Eglinton so we could paint it all. His room, you know.
Do you paint it?
No, because
Doesn't.
Lee didn't turn up with the
Spray
paint
thinks
stuff.
it's broken.
Thank you, John.
Yes, Mr. Evans
What's-
is invested in
What's
brushes.
broken?
Shh.
The roller.
Spray thing, you spray paint. Shh.
That's lazy.
Sheen. Yeah, we've got to do a humongous room that's like
So?
high as the stage.
I painted an entire house.
Well, the outside.
Well, good for you.
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, so that didn't work out, so I went home.
Anyway, sorry, again. Mr. Evans isn't there to paint walls, is he? He's there to teach.
Carry on.
Just have proved you wrong.
Supposedly.
I hope he listens to this and hears that you imply he doesn't teach much.
Carry on.
So I went home and... Did we do anything Monday?
I don't know.
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah,
No.
the second version of this.
Do we?
Yes.
The second episode,
He was all about
yes.
this in it, wasn't he?
Oh, yes.
Skip to Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday.
Oh, God.
Yesterday. I went to school for a lesson.
Yes.
Came home,
God.
did nothing.
Oh, joy.
You are so
Oh, yeah,
fucking
I-
lazy.
I worked on New Sharp Experience website.
Yeah.
And got a better one line done. Yeah.
No, I totally redone the site. Tristan helped mine.
You haven't totally redone the site. You've done about 4 pages.
What you mean?
I deleted the old one and started from
I
scratch.
think what you mean, Rich, is Tristan did a new site, I did a couple of pages.
What?
Okay, what have you done today? Fuck off. That was a diary!
I got a new game.
You got a new...
Fantasy 12.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And I've been
That
playing
was a
that
diary.
until you came unannounced.
Oh, so that's why you weren't in today. Get Final Fantasy 12. Fred was right. No, not Fred. The one with the mustache. Sam was right. That's why you weren't in. Should have bet money on
When
that.
did you buy the game?
Yesterday.
Ah, see, that's why you weren't in. You want to play that all day, you lazy tit. And because you had the course with you in. Don't even deny it. You know it's true.
Yeah, okay, that was a diary. Well done.
Anyway, next, something Tristan's going to start doing there. That's talking to him. I think he could do it.
Yeah,
Challenge him to do stuff each week.
yeah.
Ooh.
So that means you get. Hang on. If you're looking at Monday and Friday, you get 4 days to do each challenge. We'll do one. It's got for every Friday show, yeah. So then you got
Okay.
a week to do it in.
Basically, I'm gonna email in, or like you're gonna challenge me
Yeah,
to
well,
do
we're
this
going to
one.
one today. We got to.
But other times, you know.
Other times, unless you email in,
You-
me and Rich will pick.
Yeah, you viewers, listeners, email in. John and Richard would choose the best one, and you challenge me. And I sort of want. Am I gonna make a diary of that?
You just tell us what happened.
I just make a diary, and then you can read it out.
You can read it, you lazy.
Or you can read it, and then you can sort of laugh about that.
When you read it,
Yeah.
Well, I'll read it. Okay.
it's all diary, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's your challenge.
Maybe I'll actually not write it and be lazy like Richard, and not do just sit and stare at a wall.
I'm not staring at
Okay,
the wall,
so
I'm staring
you're
at
gonna
you.
challenge me. So what's the rules?
Anything goes.
So go on, lads. What shall I do?
You got to stay in your room for 4 days.
What?
Stay in your room for 4 days. You're not allowed out of your room at all.
I'm not allowed out of my room for 4 days.
Apart from having a shit, you can leave to have a
Starting today. Well, no, it's today.
shit. Well, it's Wednesday at the moment.
But this is a Monday show.
Yeah, from the Monday you can't go out your room till you come into here on the Friday, or when to do the next show.
I gotta stay in my room for 4 days. Well, so okay. So what? How would that come about? Do I need to make a diary? Write it down?
Whatever you feel like.
So should I do it like every hour or so when I write it down?
Just whenever you get a certain thought, where you're thinking like, I can't take this anymore.
Okay.
Just write that down.
I suppose he's got a computer in his room which can keep him occupied.
Yeah.
I got most things I need in my room, but the trouble is, what about like using the toilet?
Like I said, have shit.
So I can only use the toilet when I need to pass solids.
Yes. And that's...
You can have a.
But what about I'm desperate though? I just gotta force it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you gotta
get a
let
bottle.
me. What?
Or get a bottle.
No, I'm not doing that. I can use. I can only go out to use the toilet.
Okay, fair enough.
But that's 4 days and not leaving my room, pretty much. All right, I'll accept
Well, the
that.
toilet's right next to your room, isn't it?
We got too many. I got too much time on my hands.
Yeah, I do. I've always said that. And I go to school. And like some who have left.
Yeah, but you got too much time. But you don't do much.
Actually, I got
You're
nothing to do.
you're as lazy. You're lazy.
Your life
I don't like
revolves
being
around.
lazy because I just got
You're
nothing
lazy.
to do.
What did you say? You said you don't like going to Iceland. It's round the corner.
No, 'cause it's always just after I've got home. I want to go out then. I want like have an hour to
Yeah,
sit
same
down.
here.
You know.
What do you mean? All you do is sit down.
I go out sometimes.
No, you don't. You got
No.
crazy Sam's to compare crap games.
Final Fantasy is not crap.
Yes.
If you think Final Fantasy is not crap, email.
Memorex.ga@googlemail.com.
I will delete it.
I reckon Final Fantasy's crap.
I mean, if you've seen the graphics on the cutscenes or whatever in Final Fantasy 10 upwards, you know, they're like almost the best on the
So?
PlayStation 2.
All cutscenes are good. I'm talking about in-game footage.
Yeah, in-game cutscenes and in-game sort
They
of.
spent all the budget on the cutscenes. The actual models are shit.
It's just stick men. I don't like 4 of them.
Special effects have changed, haven't they? Just sort of videos, technology. I think we repeating ourselves a bit, but special effects and films are amazing now, aren't they? They're so
They're not
brilliant.
realistic anymore, though, is it?
What?
Not that realistic anymore.
It's weird. Some films aren't. Some films are like made on computer, like design, but some they used to be actual, didn't they? Like fire was fire, not edited in.
See, I think it'd be better if the things they can't do that are impossible.
Health and safety, they can't do stuff like that anymore.
In America, they don't have shit like that, do they? Sign a disclaimer, your leg falls off, tough luck.
What's that?
Well, in America, if you sign a disclaimer saying whatever happens to me happens, tough luck. Over here, you get sued probably still.
Yeah.
Bloody Tony Blair's fault, wank.
Hot places.
No, I like sitting here.
No, because
It's just swivels, I like it.
you've been.
I'll take your seat.
You've been the most quietest of all of us.
Well,
Anyway,
me?
don't matter, yeah.
Why?
Just be a bit louder.
La 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 la, I'm loud.
The special effects are weird now. I mean, they're good. I contradict myself. They're good, but sometimes they're a bit. Oh, you know.
What's the point of putting it on A3 paper or work? Like little drawings in the corners so we're gonna get extra marks for us. Like,
Yeah.
It's in there. It's like, oh look, they've drawn a cherry tree. Give a mark.
What's the deal about they're not going to use coursework anymore? Like, just
No.
that's fair enough.
These kids actually realise now teachers do kind of cheat with it.
And also, you can download.
Things. And I think it should be like maths and science modular exams.
Yeah.
So if you cock up on one, you get the other 6 to or whatever, however many it is, you can do them perfectly.
Yeah. It's that time again, John.
No.
The news, ready?
No.
Oh, it's news! What have you got for us today?
Welcome to the weather. It's quite sunny at the moment.
What's the news, Johnny John?
I have no idea. I've forgotten. Oh yeah. 2 kids. I don't know if they're kids. They could be adults for all I know. Teenagers, let's say. Attacked a police officer. He's in a comatose state. He's going to stay back for the rest of his life. I've had a sentence of 4.5 years.
So
Each or between them?
they killed on purpose.
Yeah.
And they got 4 years.
They'll be out in pre for good behaviour.
No, that's the one
2.
we let off for good.
Huh?
It's already been reduced for good
Oh,
behaviour.
Why?
Like
How
have a
long have
choice
they
in
been
jail.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, they're good. You get beaten
how
up.
many
or-
years
How long
should
have
they
they been there
how
to
many
have
years?
good behaviour?
I don't know.
Hello, days.
Say they hadn't been reduced. How many years would they have got?
6.
6 years.
Yeah.
I
believe.
doubt.
I think
What
that's
happened,
what it
what
was.
happened to the good old days when I was 25?
Tony Blair came to power.
6
Just
years.
blame everything
they,
on
They
Tony.
killed someone. They took a
Well, he's still
human
alive.
Well,
He's in a
not
coma.
really. He's a vegetable state.
He's a vegetable.
He's a,
Stick in the stew.
he's a vegetable state, and they got 4 years.
Yeah.
Now they should get life.
At least 50 years.
50 years.
Kind of like all twats. And if they do anything wrong again, you're in there for the rest of their life then. Anyway, that's that for this week, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the news.
And that's the end of the show, really, isn't
That's
it?
pretty much the rest of the show. I think that's it,
Uh-huh.
lads. Okay, so it's goodbye from me.
Toodaloo from me.
A hurrah from me, Richard.
The Memorex Show with Golden Acre Production.